Happy Homebrew Wednesday to you folks. Ryan Patrick Murphy here, enjoying my Snowden Pale Ale once again. This has become a favorite for me. So I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week. I'm going to be brewing a lager, a Continental Pilsner soon. It's kind of a clone of the Brewer's Best Continental Pilsner. Went to the brew shop because I wanted to find a lager kit, something quick and easy to do. And I got there and no lagers, none at all. Which it kind of makes sense to maybe not carry those because a lot of people just they hate lagers because I'm a home brewer and lagers are evil. Which, and I know my lager friends that not all of us are like that, but there are some of them, and some people just don't have the resources to do it. So I said, all right, I pulled up my phone, looked at the recipe, and grabbed what I could out of the homebrew shop. So let me show you what we got. I may have to look these up. It's like I got some specialty grains. I need to get these used quick. Being that paper bag, you probably won't last too long. I'm actually gonna put that back in the bag. No, maybe not. I'll just make a mess. It's okay. Just put a whole bunch of dust on the table here now. That is 8 ounces of Pilsen malt, which I'm just guessing is just 2 row, and 12 ounces of Carapils. It may be the other way around. I don't remember. You know what? Look it up. I would tell you I'd put it in the comment or down the description, but I'll forget. So I'm not going to promise that anymore. 3.3 pounds of Pilsen light malt extract from the fine folks at Brees. Now the original recipe called for 2 pounds of Pilsen DME. Now I couldn't find anything that was actually labeled Pilsen. I went with light. Later read that I probably should have gone with extra light, but this will be my own little twist, I guess. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. There's 2 pounds of that. And in their recipe, they said 3 5-ounce packages of Liberty hops. So I got 2 ounces of it. Here's a problem I found in Beersmith. I don't know that if it's I guess you want to know what kind of... No, I don't have it in the bag, but S23 lager yeast is what will be doing the awesome work. Okay. So, get a little dry here. So S23 lager yeast. Anyway, where was I? Hops. It called for 3 5-ounce or 0.5 ounce editions of Liberty hops. So I bought 2 ounces. I figured I'd just throw the extra in the beginning or something. The recipe says that the IBUs are going to be, which should be between 28 and 33 IBUs. Okay. I went into Beersmith, plugged in the recipe with the ingredients I had, messed with the DME a little just in case that was somehow causing the problem. I got 14 to 15. What? Are they false advertising? I was like, alright, let's go see if we can find a picture of this kit. Maybe someone has it online. Maybe they're using some Liberty hops with a way higher alpha acid or something. So I go on. The ones I got had access to are 4.5% online, and I couldn't really quite make out the numbers. I made out the 4 in theirs. So I was like, okay, let's just say it's 4.9. 4.9 is not enough. I maybe got it to 16, maybe. So I'm not quite sure what to do right now. I'm a little stuck on this one. I could just make the kit as I have it, or I go buy another ounce and turn all of those half-ounce editions into full ounce. I might do that. little more perplexed as to why they advertise that, and then Beersmith saying something totally different. Bitterness settings in Beersmith, and switch it between Tinseth and whatever the other options are. I obviously know a lot about this, but was it Rhaegar? Then there's a way of calculating it. It didn't change. So, I'm a little confused on this. Wondering if they've been lying to me. I hope not. Their kits are pretty sound. So, but if anyone has any opinion on that, appreciate it. Go ahead and comment below. As always, I always welcome comments. So what else we got? Oh, so I thought maybe I would read a comment from last week. You remember I was talking about partial extract. Just the term partial extract. An avid home brewer, someone else whose name I've heard on other casts and YouTube videos, Dan ABA, he commented. So let's see what he had to say here. I'm going to try to hit the right button here. Oh, all right. Dan ABA writes, I think the term partial extract was termed as a shortened way of saying extract with specialty grades. I believe that I've heard John Palmer and Jamil use the term before. I know what you mean, though. Beersmith, for example, doesn't differentiate between all extract and extract with specialty grades, even though the process between the two methods is rather large. Because of that huge difference, I think the term is convenient. Just my thoughts. Cheers. Cheers, Dan. Well, I agree with most of that. The part I don't agree with the vast difference. Now, because I've had plenty of extract recipes where, it still has that hour-long boil. See, this is where it gets weird at homebrew, because you have these kit and kilo things that come in, which there's nothing wrong with them. I've made one before, and I'd like to do one again sometime. Which, you just kind of throw everything in the bucket and mix it up. Maybe the extra malt or sugar or whatever you add to get the alcohol up, you might boil that. But your LME, you just pour right in, stir everything up, top it off. Then these extract kits where they may or may not have specialty grains. Okay, so where do you differentiate between... So you have, we'll call it the extract with specialty grains, partial extract. Okay, let's just assume we'll call it that. Well, they have extract then, which is no specialty grades, but then you have these kit and kilos, which technically is using extract, but you may not be doing the same process because you're not adding hops either. It's pre-hopped LME. See my point? See, it gets confusing. I think we should differentiate, and there's nothing wrong with what Dan said. Nothing wrong with that. But it seems like we should have... To me, it seems like there should be extract. And you get confused if you say partial, because you have partial extract and then partial mash. And I think on one website, I swear I've seen it where they interchange the use of that word to mean both meant partial mash or mini mash. I think for the longest time I was saying partial extract to mean that. Anyway, I kind of got on that rant. But I think we need more of a way to differentiate between kit and kilo and extract. Where kit and kilo being the pre-hopped extract, add some malts, and you got beer. Or do we need to have a whole separate category for that too? And say, we have kit and kilo, extract, partial extract. I don't know. But thanks for responding, Dan. Do appreciate that. That's all I got for you this week, folks. As always, have a happy Homebrew Wednesday. And drink tasty beer. Doo-doo-doo.